Being a student who studies drama here at Queen's, I know that theater isn't just a form of entertainment. It can also be a vehicle for social change, as well as open our eyes to some of the issues that surround us. In India, there is a theater group called Jana Sanskriti Theater, and they are visiting Kingston right now, running workshops on campus, where they are showing us how they deal with some of the issues that affect them, their society, as well as internationally, using theater as a vehicle to do so.
The workshop's been running for a few weeks now, and Rhoda Taylor spoke with the director and some of the players and organizers of the workshop.
Hi, Queens TV. I'm Radha. I'm here at Rotunda Theater. We're going through some of the workshops with the Theater of Oppressed. We have some special guests in today. We have
Shima Ganguly
and Assistant Professor
Dia da Costa.
Welcome to Queens TV. What's going on today?
আজকে কি হচ্ছে?
আমরা প্রথম শুরু করছি ওয়ার্কশপটা প্রথমে একটা আইস ব্রেকিং এর ব্যাপার থাকে
First we're doing a workshop, and in the very start of the workshop there's always an ice breaking there's a need to break ice.
যেন ছোট ছোট এক্সারসাইজ দিয়ে আমরা কাজটা শুরু করেছি আলটিমেটলি যাব কি করে ওরা একটা নিজেরা থিয়েটার তৈরি করলো স্ক্রিপ্ট তৈরি করলো
So it begins with ice breaking games and things like that. It's a lot of fun. Ultimately it moves towards basically everybody who's here performing a play or scripting a little play through the, it's a long workshop, 2 days.
And reading about the Theater of the Oppressed, it does work a lot with political statements and activism. How is that incorporated into the workshop?
Every action is political action.
If someone says that I don't do politics, that means they're up to something really dangerous, because there's no such thing as not doing politics. By politics, I don't mean party politics. I mean a politics that brings out social relationships, that brings out the possibility of unity, that brings out the possibility of not having hierarchy, the possibility of not having difference between black and white, the possibility of not having, these kinds of things like hierarchy and inequality and difference and things like that.
So what methods and what means do you use in order to bring forth these ideas through the workshop?
অনেক ধরনের টেকনিক্স আছে আমরা প্রথমত এখানে
There are a lot of different types of techniques, and here we will try to use the forum theater technique
ব্যবহার করতে আর এছাড়া আমরা
We're pretty much going to focus on forum theater. There are other theater techniques such as image theater, legislative theater, rainbow of desire, but to learn those techniques it takes at least a minimum of 5 to 7 days. We have just 2 days, so we're going to focus on forum theater.
সেই মেথডটা নিয়ে আমরা কিভাবে চলতে পারি
Theater of the Oppressed began in 1985. Why did you start this, and what was your main goal in the beginning to continue with this process?
Actually 1985 এ যখন আমরা জনসংস্কৃতি থিয়েটার শুরু
When Jana Sanskriti started in 1985, we used to use propaganda theater, where we went to people thinking that that we were the educators, that we have something to teach, that we have something to give them. But we moved towards theater of the oppressed when we realized that we have to learn together, that we have something to learn, much more than we have something to teach and give to people, and that's what drew us to theater of the oppressed.
মানুষের জন্য যেখানে নাকি একটা সমস্যা আমার কাছে আছে সবাই মিলে সেটা সমাধান করব
Now, what brought the two of you here today to participate in the workshop?
We're taking Dia da Costa's 497 Devs seminar, and it's a part of our course.
What is the seminar about?
It's called Education, a Contested Resource.
What have you been doing thus far in the workshop today?
We've just been doing a lot of interactive stuff, kind of things like a throwback to kindergarten, where you put yourself in human knots and take it apart, and then some running around and freezing, stuff like that. It was really interesting.
So then what is the main point of the workshop?
To take what you practice within the theater of the oppressed and try and understand that the oppression exists, and use what we learn to try and take it out of theater and into real life, I think, kind of.